My name is Amanda Reed. I am a personal trainer and I work down in the physical therapy department at St. Luke's. And we know that COVID has been difficult for a lot of people. Now that the gyms are closed in the hospital and people don't have access to come work out, we thought it would be a good idea to purchase some exercise bands and pedometers and just some things that would help you to keep on your fitness journey as you're staying at home. So we have made those available free of charge, and I'm here today to show you some exercises and give you some options and alternatives to be doing while you're at home. Those bands and pedometers are going to be available at the physical therapy department between 6 and 5 Monday through Friday, and you can come in and pick them up. Make sure that you wear a mask, and yeah, we just want to be here to help you and keep you going on your fitness journey. So these are some of the TheraBands that we purchased for you to pick up. They are wonderful because they have straps where you can put your hands in, you can put your feet in, and it's just a great way to add some resistance to your exercise routine. So I'm going to go through a few basic exercises that are just going to be great for everyday life, things that are functional. And one of the main things that we do every day is we get in and out of chairs. And essentially that's a squat. So there's a couple ways we can do this. You can start in the chair. To add some resistance, you just put the bands with your hands up above your shoulders, and you are just putting the weight in your heels and you are pressing up, standing up, and then as you sit back down, you are pushing your butt back, thinking about just like you would if you were sitting in a chair. Keeping your abs nice and tight, pushing that butt back towards that chair. You're wanting to put all of the weight in the back part of your body. We kind of push that butt back so then we're not loading up our knees and the weight is going where it's supposed to go. So a way to make that a little bit harder would just be to take the chair out of the equation. You just waddle on over like I am, and hands up, and you just sit back into a squat. Same thing, weight in your heels, keep your core tight, and you are just squatting down and coming up. This is a great functional exercise that we do every day that will help keep you healthy and strong. So that is the first one. The second exercise we will do is called a good morning. Same thing, hands on your shoulders, feet about hip width apart. You want to start by standing nice and tall. Those shoulders pulled back, your shoulder blades pulled down, and all you're going to do is you're going to hinge over, and a hinge, it's not bending at the waist like that. You're really bending at your hips. You're taking those hips, pushing those hips back, pulling that belly button in, and then coming back up. It's a great way to stretch your hamstrings, to activate your hamstrings and your glutes as you come to the top. So you are pushing back with those hips, trying to keep that spine nice and neutral, find a spot on the floor to look at, and coming back up. All right, the third exercise we're going to do is a calf raise. So a calf raise is working the lower part of your leg, the back part of your body, and all you're going to do is put your hands up on your shoulders, have the band pulled up, and you're coming up on your toes and coming back down. So you're lifting your heels up, going on your toes, holding for a second, really letting those calves get activated, and then come back down. Okay, after that, we will start moving to upper body. So the next thing we're going to do is a bicep curl. This one you'll start with your hands down by your sides. Your palms will start open and your elbows are tucked right into your sides, and you're going to bring those hands up towards your shoulders and squeeze your biceps. So as you're doing this with a band, you really want to put your mind to what you're working. So think about this bicep area and really contract it. You don't want to just lift. You really want to think slowly, contract it, engage that muscle, and then slowly bring it back down. Just going up, squeezing, and back down. Just always remember, keep those elbows tucked in, that chest nice and open, and those shoulders down and back. The next exercise we're going to do is a lateral raise, and this is going to work your shoulders. So same position, your feet are about hip width apart. Always remember to keep your core engaged, and your arms are just going to lift out straight to your sides. So my palms are going to be going towards, my palms are down, knuckles up towards the ceiling. You're just lifting up, working those shoulders, coming back down. Just nice and controlled. lifting and lowering. All right, so now we will slip the band off our feet, and we're gonna work 2 more exercises for your upper body. So this band is pretty versatile. You can put it around your back, and we're gonna have an exercise for your chest. So you're putting it around your back, just the upper part of your back, taking and creating a little bit of tension with the band. The closer your hands are on the band, you're gonna have some more tension. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your hands, bring them out in front of you until they touch, and then when you come back, I really want you to think about those elbows coming out and contracting. Hands forward, elbows coming out, working that chest. So if you wanted to kind of amp it up a little bit, you can always take this and turn it into a push-up, which can be done on the wall or on the floor and with or without the band. But this is just a really good way to safely work your chest. So the last exercise we're going to do is a lat pull down, and this is going to work more of the back part of your body. So you're going to want to have your hands, I would say you're thinking shoulder width apart, holding the band. Your arms are going to go up in front of you, and you are pulling down, bringing that band towards your chest, bringing your elbows slightly behind you into your sides. So when you're doing this, you're going to come back up, but what you're thinking about is really squeezing your back as you're coming down. As those elbows are coming down, you're squeezing and then releasing the tension as you come back up. Demo it kind of from the sides so you can see where my elbows are. They're just coming to my sides. I'm working my back. You're going to work your arms as you're doing this. All of these exercises are a great way to build up, just working on your fitness routine and build up endurance. So one of the ways you can do this is just by going through a certain number of reps. You could do between 12 and 20 reps of each of these exercises and do it a couple times through. Or one of the ways I really like to do things is to have a timer, maybe go 40 seconds on of work and then do 20 seconds off. And then when you're done with all of them, then you take about a minute rest and then go through it 3 times and you have a 20-minute workout. And it's a great way to just get in shape when you're at home. So the other resources we got some mini bands that you can put up above your knees to use with squats to do certain exercises, and we got pedometers. So it's recommended to do about 10,000 steps a day is a good goal to shoot for. And the pedometers, they just attach to your shoelaces. You can put them on even as you're in the house, or if you're going outside. I know weather doesn't always permit, but some things you can do in the house are just some marching in place. You can do jumping jacks, you can do modified jumping jacks. And a modified jumping jack would just be stepping your feet out, arms up, just trying to have a nice quick step, or just do a full regular jumping jack, which you're just hopping, side shuffles, just things to move to get those steps in. So these have been some tips on how to stay healthy at home, and we want to be available to help you on this journey. You can reach us at 528-5234 if you have any questions, and we want you to know that those bands and pedometers are available for you to pick up. So please just give us a call or stop by, wear your mask, come in and say hi, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thanks.